What's up, Kingdom family? It is your boy, the greatest Kingdom YouTuber under the heavens, your future great General Meek, back at it with another Kingdom video. Today, we have Kingdom Chapter 841. Last chapter, we saw that Toh, Great General Toh, received the Han King's crown, symbolizing their defeat, their surrender. And for the first time in our Kingdom history, we have conquered a state. The first state falls, Han falls, and now there are only 6 warring states. I've heard this is a reaction chapter, so I better get at least the most banger reactions, if not any killer moments. But let's not waste any time and get straight into it. Starting off straight away, wasting no time, we have Ohan in the midst of battle. Han-sama, urgent news. It's urgent news. There's no mistake. Shinte has fallen. The Han capital Shinte has fallen. I'm glad Hara drew this panel. This is for all the people saying that Shin is always overreacting, that Shin is always having his eyes wide open. Well, look at Ohan right now. This guy said, what? This former slave, this former servant really did that? He's acting like Shin's not him. He's acting like this isn't what Shin does. Don't be such a tsundere, man. Give your man some props. Y'all the big 3. Han arc was delicately crafted with some of the most complex character development. 100%. I think Princess Nei and the Han King were very well written. Very underrated. Recall kind of liked them too. Hako Koki though, I won't lie, he kind of got the Eustace Kid treatment. Low key. If y'all are One Piece fans, Shanks absolutely demolished Eustace Kid. Useless mid. And Shin pretty much did the same thing. It was just a Shin fate. And then we go straight over to Moten. What? No way, really? There's no mistaking it. Shinte is fallen and Han has surrendered. Moten also eyes wide open. See, everyone can be emotional. Everyone can be super happy and super surprised. It's not just Shin. Maybe Shin does it a little bit more than the others, but hey, bro, everyone does it, man. But Shinte had only been under attack for a day. Look, the Shao army's movements, they've stopped. Word of Shinte's fall must have reached them too. So it's really. Draw in the formation of our entire army. There's no longer a need to forcibly stop the enemy. All we need to do now is focus on defending our position. Sir, tell everyone to hang in there. Sir. Nah, come on, I'm looking forward to a better reaction from Moten. Ohan, I can give him a pass. He's a bit of a tsundere. He's a little indifferent when it comes to Shin. He doesn't hate him, but that's okay. But Moten, that's his best friend right there. I see. You actually did it, Shin. I want to see the look on his face, but I'll be annoyed if he's forgotten that it only succeeded because the Gakuka and the Gyokyo units were holding the enemy back. Gee, are you watching this? Oh, is he talking about his grandpa? I hope his grandpa's watching too. I hope his grandpa's watching. I hope his adjutant is watching. Both those old men, W old guys, W elderly. It seems the Qin army has finally taken a country. Yes. Chapter 841, Large Distortion. That's the most perfect reaction chapter title that I've ever seen. What are they feeling if not distorted? Ooh, Gahome, please. Hey, I'm hoping, chat, Gahome somehow, some way finds time to glaze Riboku. I need it. I need it for the meme. I need it for the clip. I'm still fighting. I'll take Ohan's head. Shunsuiju is like, what's going on? I think they're retreating for Gahome and Shunsuiju, who had set out to reinforce Shinte. The fact that Shinte would fall in a single day was completely unexpected. Having lost their objective, both armies briefly skirmished with the Gyokyo and Gakuka respectively, but soon withdrew to their own countries. All right, we're saved. News of Han's surrender naturally spread to the 5 kingdoms without delay, and we come to Chu. Harden does not look happy. Re-end. This guy's less than happy, less than sad. This guy looks depressed. It's like, no, everyone's gonna lose their country and then we're next. No. Yes, we come to Riboku in Shao. I wouldn't say he's nervous. I wouldn't say he's upset. He's a little annoyed and he's like, damn, this is not ideal. The Wei King though, he said it's definitely not ideal. I know they're coming for our ass next. It's either us or Shao. And the Yan King seems neutral because the Yan King is probably cooking up something. He's like, perfect. Now that Han is taken, we can pincer Shao. That might be what he's thinking. The various nations, great and small, trembled at this momentous event. They'd imagined it, but somewhere they didn't believe it. That one of the 7 warring states after 170 years would vanish. Their kings and their leaders were confronted with the fact that the great tides of the times had finally arrived. The Chi King, coo. I know this guy's happy. He said, this is all for the sake of a better world of unification, and I still believe. I think, chat, I don't know about you guys, but the Chi King will die before Chi can successfully surrender, if there were to be a Chi war arc. But if it doesn't die, smooth sailing. So you finally managed to get one, huh? Shin King Ace. Look at Oaken, bro, so much aura. But for the capital to surrender bloodlessly without a day's fight, unthinkable. That foolish act is due to the Han King's weakness. Shin was fortunate, wasn't it? The opposite. To let the royal capital surrender without bloodshed. Can you not imagine how great their courage must have been? I agree, Oaken. See, this guy understands. Everyone's surprised though. I beg your pardon? Well, never mind. Only royalty can understand. The surrender was a grave decision, and the future remains equally grave. This guy's really in deep thought. I wonder if the heart of the Han royal family will be crushed by it. And then we come back to Shintae. We're in the royal palace. The ministers are scared of To's aura. To's walking alongside the Han King. Prime Minister Cho is not crashing out. That's something that I noticed straight away. This guy's calm somehow. To Ryukoku. General To is trying to govern Shintae as if it were Nanyo. Yeah, just until the high officials are sent from Kanyo. As a temporary measure, they're returning the crown to the king, leaving the Han officials as they are and trying to protect Shintae's operations. I mean, that's not a bad plan, but it's like, this is different to Nanyo because he is the king, so you don't really want people to think he's still the king. Of course, General To isn't sitting on the throne. Ooh, can y'all imagine To the king? Hey, To's king in my eyes for now. Kyorai and Ko making more progress on the relationship than Shin and Kyogai. That's rage bait. 0 out of 10 rage bait, by the way. Oh, if it were me, I'd be sitting on that throne. King Bihei. Okay. General To is different from you. Hey, Bihei-san, be quiet for a bit. Oh man, that is so funny. Kyorai and Ko with their little moment there with Bihei. Ryuyu, time for the 3rd district patrol shift change. Aye. Hyro, was it all right? Yeah, no particular problems. Understood, thanks. There we go. We have Shin and his Haitian unit doing the patrolling because the public, the people will like them more. Since it's such a large castle, I thought there would be some conflict with the residents, but so far there's none at all. As Shin Dono said, it's so quiet that it makes you wonder if we really did destroy a nation. That's because it was a bloodless surrender. If blood had flowed within the castle, it definitely wouldn't have turned out this way. Besides, Sosu brings up a good point. Shin was chill. He was chill because damn, maybe he did expect a little more. But then again, I still believe it's just Shin maturing. A lot of people were saying it's because Shin is disappointed, but I don't think he's necessarily disappointed. It's more like, damn, I didn't realize what it actually means to bring down a nation. Everyone would think there would be a sea of flames. Everyone would go nuclear, but hey, maybe Shin is realizing that work in Nanyo isn't for nothing. Also helped a lot that Rekorkan took all the angry remnants. True. All those who would be instigators or rebellion and led them outside. What? So Rekorkan did that for what comes after Shintae? No way. Wasn't he going to rebuild and come to retake Shintae? There you go. For the people that didn't get it, they're saying it outright. Like very, very obviously. Rekorkan's the goat, man. Lelouch. Honestly, I wanted Osen to come out of nowhere like Gandalf. Nah, that's right. Osen's going to have his redemption when we fight Shao next, which is the next arc. I feel like the next arc will be Shao. Osen stands, bide your time. His redemption is coming. At first I thought so, but I was wrong. After entering the Ran castle, Rekorkan is letting go of soldiers who do not wish for a desperate battle. In the end, it seems there aren't many soldiers left in Ran castle. Huh, Rekorkan. Huh? What is it? Ten's lucky. I thought she was sweating there. She's lucky. It's the Rokyomi army. They're heading to Ran castle to annihilate the remnants of Rekorkan's army. Huh? Rokyomi's on demon time. What the frick? Let him go, bro. Let him go. Look, everyone's nervous. Bihei nervous. Ko nervous. Haitian unit members nervous. Shin's quiet because he's thinking, bro. By the way, there's a rumor going around that it was a Han princess who decided to surrender. Is that true? What? A princess? The story of a Qin general that rizzed his way to the sun. He rizzed his way to victory. Now, that might be the greatest feat in all of Kingdom, bro. I'm just saying, man. Ain't nobody doing that, bro. Like, imagine your game being so smooth that that's the way you win. Don't think I forgot. When To rode off into battle, he said to Nei, you don't have to wish me luck out loud, but I know you think about it in your heart. Okay, smooth criminal. Okay. Yeah, apparently the surrender wasn't a decision by the royal court, but rather a unilateral decision by the king and the princess alone. Huh? A unilateral decision by the two of them? Crap. Oi, Bihei. No, that's seriously bad, right? Even if it's the king and the princess. To just go. I mean, the soldiers and the people might still have wanted to fight in order to protect the country. But thanks to that, they avoided bloodshed. And now we have this peaceful situation. Indeed. So it was the complete opposite of our great king. His Majesty rallied the people at sight, turning them into soldiers and completely defending the country. Yeah, that was the best. But it's so so unfair to compare like that. Shin has so much firepower. Even during the coalition, let's be real, we had so many great generals. So many talented commanders like the young trio. It's not the same. So it's because there was a timid king and princess that things turned out this way. They're not timid at all. I was about to say, bro, how dare they call Princess Nei and the Han King timid? Shin's maturing, bro. He knows how courageous they are. And also Shin met Princess Nei and the Han King before. He knows how brave they had to be to make such a decision. Yes, Shin, bro. Yes, Shin. My mature main character. My wise main character, bro. Prove all the haters wrong. You're a great main character, man. Princess Nei in a flashback. If you want to go any further, try to cut me down first. Do you think it's such a simple thing to unilaterally bring about the country's destruction? Ooh, Shin get mad, bro. I want Shin to get mad. I want Shin to crash out. Y'all better stop playing with me. I see now. Even though no blood has been shed, the atmosphere in this castle is filled with all sorts of emotions, and I feel a great distortion. Yokai said the thing, our baddie said the title. It's already such a great chapter just to see her like, is that Glaze? Maybe. Pause. Me too, and always have. Where Kyo Ray's so edgy, she always feels distortion. And Ko says distortion? Yeah. Hey, okay, Ko, get in there, son. He said, let me get in my bag. Tween, step back. She won't me. She won't me. If y'all know this Illuminati clip, I can't sense things like Kyokai can, but I also feel something precarious in the air here in Shinte right now. Honestly, I'm worried about whether we can hold out until the governing delegation arrives from Kanyo, huh? What? You mean something's going to happen? And after we manage to avoid bloodshed, and it's so quiet, we can't let anything happen. Everyone is working desperately to make sure nothing happens. That's why it's so hard, so painful. That's why things are so distorted. Civil war, maybe? It's surely somewhere. Boom! Okay, somebody fighting. What? What was that sound just now? 10 sweating! Oh no! You know what's going down if 10 starts sweating, bro? Kyokai Shin standing there in silence? Not somewhere. It's someone. Kaini. Shin wondering what's going on. Kyo-Ray holding Ko's hand. Kyo-Ray-san. Okay, Cody, bro, get in your bag. That's green. That's green, chat. I love that. Why'd it go boom, though? Who's fighting who? We come over to the campsite. People are lining up for food. I'm sure these are Han citizens that are probably pretty sad about losing their country. And atop the walls looking over them is Nei. I'm sure a broken Nei. Nei-sama, have you awakened? I'm so glad. Nei-sama. Look at her eyes, man. I feel like not even To can help her be happy again. Nei-sama. Since then, how many days have passed? 3 days. Nei-sama, you have been asleep for 3 days. Damn. You've been asleep for 3 days? But that's like normal girl behavior, no? That's girl dinner right there. 3 days of air. That's it. 3 days. Yes, we were worried. We are truly relieved that you have awakened safely. How is father? What is the situation inside the city? Yes, His Majesty. His Majesty also collapsed for a day, but he has since risen and is now discussing the future of Shinte with General To and the others. There have been no major conflicts within the city. The Qin soldiers are not committing any acts of violation or anything like that. Shinte is quietly following the Qin army's instructions. Okay, if there were only 2 armies to not violate anybody, it would definitely be Shin and To's army. So that was a good choice by Shoheiku. And say, is that so? If the blood of our people hasn't been shed, I feel a little relieved. Whoa, bro. They went 0 to 100 real quick, man. She was literally just relieved that nobody has died. And then we go over to 4 people standing on a ledge and them just jumping off. Holy crap. What just happened? Nei-sama. Dumb. Nei-sama. No way. That can't be. Why? Nei-sama, you mustn't look. Please calm down. Nei-sama. What the frick, bro? Damn. So when they said no major incidents, is that what they meant? So the boom was somebody Ooh. Is someone nading themselves? They're throwing like a basket of oil and setting themselves on fire? Because that's how sad they are? Damn, bro. What? What was that just now? What is it? Why? Could there be others? Reshun, please calm down, Nei-sama. The people have been saved, truly, thanks to the fact that there was no battle. Not a single person was hurt. However, on the other hand, there are a few who can't accept the surrender or the fact that their country is destroyed. Those people, we've asked the Qin soldiers to patrol, but they keep slipping through somehow. Nei hyperventilating with good reason. Nei-sama, are you alright, Nei-sama? Nei-sama, General Rakur-Khan, what happened to the general and his army? Rakur-Khan's army has entered Ran Castle, but yesterday a punitive force departed from Shinte. They fought outside Ran Castle and I've heard they were completely wiped out. Nei-sama, she's so upset. She's broken. Nei-sama. And there you go, she's back in bed and it shifts to nighttime. No, Nei-sama, no, Nei-sama, no, Nei-sama. Nei-sama, it's alright, we are here for you. No, Nei-sama. Is she freaking making out or is she trying to end herself? Han is on par, if not above Kokyo Heels. It's not even close to Kokyo Heels. What? It's way better. This Han arc has been so beautiful. Kokyo Heels was good though. But nah, this Han arc has been too insane. Just because everybody got a slice of the cake, a piece of the pie. I think it's the next day, light coming out. It's the morning, Nei getting up, getting out of bed, reaching out, goes onto the bridge. Is she thinking about jumping off? No. Prediction chat, easy. She's thinking about jumping off and Toe grabs her hand. No, Nei, no, we need you. I need you. Nei, still broken, does not have any life in her eyes. Standing by the bridge, I'm sure she's thinking about it. And then we see not a horse hoof, but a boot step in. And it's Toe. Toe said, it's time to get Rizzy one more time, bro. Nei, believe me, I'm gonna make you feel better. And Nei, look at her eyes though, chat. I might be coping, but doesn't it look like she has a little bit more joy in her eyes? A little bit more love now that she's seen Toe. It doesn't look as broken. I think Hara did that on purpose. He put a little bit more shading, more color in her eyes after seeing Toe. Princess Nei. General Toe appears. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. All right, chat, onto my review. There's not much to say. As for predictions, I think Toe is going to be lord of this castle alongside Nei. Just like how Roboku had a castle in Xiao when he did really well. I think Toe's reward will be to be the lord of Shintai, and that'd be awesome. And he'll rule alongside Nei. And that's how their romance will continue to grow. I think, honestly, that's my only prediction that I have. Is Rikuo-kan really dead? Maybe. They said they were all wiped out, but I doubt they actually killed him. But I wouldn't be surprised if they did. Yeah, that's it for my predictions. And as for my review, like, I think the three things that I like the most, I really like how the Chi King Oken is telling his people, bro, it was not easy to surrender. Surrender, if anything, is the hardest thing they can do. 9 times out of 10, no one's gonna believe in you, or no one's gonna agree with you. I also do like how they gave Moten a little bit more time than Gohan, as Moten, hey, that's his best friend, bro. Shin's one of Shin's bestest friends. So it's not the same glaze Shin. And besides that, Hara is doing a really good job, not just, he could have easily brushed aside how Nei's thinking and just have Toe comfort it. But it's not that easy. Nei's been sleeping, not eating, not drinking for 3 whole days. And now she's just gotten up. That's how distraught she is. That's real. That's real trauma, man. So I like the way Hara's writing Princess Nei. It was a nice little chill chapter. There's still no break as well, which is very, very impressive from Hara, bro. I hope he's all good. For everyone tuning in, I appreciate you guys. Let me know what you guys thought of this chapter in the comment section below. Also, it would mean a lot to me if you guys left a like, share this video with a friend, and subscribe for more videos like this.